Hey guys, this is Frozen Day Studios here, and welcome to part 23 of the Frozen Awards 2023 Best Adapted Screenplay. Yeah, I'm continuing on with the Best Screenplay awards. Yesterday with the movie that has an original story, but now we're getting into the movies that don't really have an original story, but they're executed perfectly to be qualified in here. Just because a movie isn't original doesn't mean your movie's automatically bad. As I become like a screenwriter, as one of my top dream jobs, I am planning to make some adaptations. Yeah, because I love making adaptations out of anything. So yeah, basically adaptations. The movies that get qualified in the nominees here are movie sequels, movies adapted from books, movies adapted from video games, or pretty much anywhere else. Like the idea is already there, but basically the writer makes his or her own interpretation of the storyline. Yeah, so I'm really excited to talk about this one. So yeah, without further ado, here are the nominees for best adapted screenplay: Avatar: The Way of Water, The Batman, Glass Onion, A Knives Out Mystery, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, Top Gun Maverick, and the award for Best Adapted Screenplay goes to Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. Yeah, I know you probably might have been expecting Avatar: The Way of Water to win this, as I haven't really given Avatar: The Way of Water an award like win for a while now, but I will say there is one award category that I'm actually reconsidering and changing it for Avatar: The Way of Water. That is best production design. Yes, I love Glass Onion's production design in that movie, but thinking about it now, Avatar: The Way of Water is getting that win. So yeah, there you go, people. But yeah, now on to this one. I kind of wanted to award the Avatar: The Way of Water for best adapted screenplay because I mean, the story is really good, and I'm kind of annoyed with people hating the story just because they think the visuals are too good that they're just gonna find something to hate about these movies because of how big they are. But I think there are better stories out there than Avatar of Water. Yes, it is one of my favorite films of all time, but there are better written films out there. And yeah, and Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio is honestly the best written film of last year. I was thinking Everything Ever All at Once being the best written film, but thinking about it, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio deserves the title of the best written film of this year because I mean, we've gotten so many Pinocchio movies like out there, like around like so many there's never been a storyline that has been more adapted, gotten more adaptations than Pinocchio. I mean, not just like Disney version. I mean, there's like so many versions like a silent film and anime like so live action like anything, but um, none of these Pinocchio movies, even the ones I have not seen yet, reach the levels of amazingness as Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. Not even the Disney classic matches the brilliance of this movie. Yeah, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio is probably the best made anime film I've ever seen since Spirited Away. I mean, best made, not personal favorite, but I would say this is easily my top five favorite anime films of all time. And I cannot stop thinking about this movie, how good this movie is. I only saw it twice, and I should definitely watch it again. It sucks that no one talks about this movie anymore. I mean, yeah, I think it's because of Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. Like everyone's just um, giving all their attention to that film, but no one really like talks about this anymore. I feel like people should go back to this movie and remember how amazing it was. And I really don't understand what they see in Puss in Boots: The Last Wish that stands out from this film. Yes, Puss in Boots 2 is a good movie. I mean, I enjoyed it, but it doesn't match the brilliance of this film. I mean, Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio is the animated film I have been looking for my whole life. I mean, a movie that is so mature that is for everyone, like something that is aimed for adults but kids can appeal to, something that is very like very adulty and something that I can actually watch, something that isn't childish at all. And 2022 has been a terrible year for animated films, but Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio absolutely matches that. This movie gave me everything I wanted in an anime film, and even the writing is brilliant. I mean, it's so mature. It's one of the most mature films I've ever seen, like anime films. I mean, I said one of its, I mean, arguably the most mature, but I'll say there are other more mature films. Like this matches the maturity of even Frozen 2. And yeah, I think what makes it stand out from all other Pinocchio movies is how it actually does how it actually it tells a story. I mean it's able to stay true to the heart of Pinocchio while adding in some more mature elements that talks about world, like tackles real world issues, and war and all that stuff. Like there's a lot of politics in it. There's a lot of like heavy strong themes. Like I'd say that the themes in this movie are even stronger than Zootopia, and I really applaud that. And like they told the story in such a mature and original way that really makes me connect with this film more than ever. And like it really got me in tears after because of how much I love this film, and it's just really emotional in general. And even the way they ended this is brilliant. I mean, they don't really turn Pinocchio into a real boy. They just made him look like a puppet, but he's already in his heart. He's already a real boy, and he's able to live his life as long as he wants. I mean, he's able to live longer, like for many years. I mean, we even see like Geppetto die in the end when and Pinocchio is still healthy, and he's kind of like Peter Pan, where he doesn't he's a boy who never grows up. Basically, that's how they interpret this Pinocchio. They make him like Peter Pan or something, and yeah, I I know people are saying that Puss in Boots: The Last Wish will win the Oscars for Best Animated Feature. Well, prepare to be disappointed because this movie for sure is gonna win. If I might be surprised if the award goes to Puss in Boots too, but I mean, I encourage you guys to watch this movie. More people need to see it. More people need to recognize it because this movie is something truly special. This is in my top three favorite films of last year, and yeah, this movie needs to see to be believed that this is a worthy Best Anime Feature winner for the Oscars, and yeah, this movie is brilliant, and I absolutely love it. And this movie even made me appreciate Guillermo del Toro's more. I mean, I didn't love Guillermo del Toro before this movie came out, but now I am a fan of him. He's in my top 15 favorite directors of all time. So yeah, I've never been more proud to award Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio Best Adapted Screenplay and Best Screenplay of the Year in general. So that's part 23 of the Frozen Awards 2023. Stay tuned for part 24, Most Underrated. Bye guys.